Have you ever noticed that before major life changes, everything suddenly becomes more challenging? It's as if the world decides to test your strength, asking tough questions you can't avoid, or placing seemingly insurmountable obstacles in your path. This is no coincidence. Let's imagine reality as a complex mechanism that always strives for balance. Any change, especially a significant one, disrupts this equilibrium. For example, if you want to reach a new level of life, more money, love, or success, you first need to prove you're ready for it. But how exactly does the universe test us? Scientific research shows that our brains love habits. It's easier to stay in the comfort zone than to change. When you decide to transform something in your life, you're essentially challenging your nervous system. Your brain resists, generating fears, doubts, and excuses. This internal resistance reflects in the external world, as if reality itself begins to test you. For instance, you might want a new job but suddenly lose your current one, or dream of freedom but face overwhelming limitations. From a philosophical perspective, this is a test of the sincerity of your intentions. Are you ready not just to dream but to act? Physicists have long debated the nature of reality. Some theories, like quantum mechanics, suggest that the observer, meaning us, influences the behavior of particles. If everything in this world is energy, then thoughts essentially create vibrations that interact with the surrounding world. But here's the catch. The universe doesn't distinguish between positive and negative. It simply reflects what you emit. Imagine walking down a dark corridor. If you're scared, the darkness feels even thicker. But if you decide to light a fire within yourself, the path becomes clearer. The challenges life throws at you are opportunities to ignite that light. Why is it important to go through difficulties? Often, people perceive hardships as punishment. But imagine it's not a penalty, but a training session. Before making an important decision, you're given a chance to strengthen your weaknesses. It's like a gym for your soul and mind. For example, if you want more money, life might make you appreciate what you already have. If you desire love, you might be left alone to learn to love yourself. Challenges are the bridge between your present and future. The more you overcome, the closer you get to a new version of yourself. Every trial, every random obstacle is not just part of your journey. It's a tool the universe uses to prepare you for change. And the more you resist, the harder it becomes. But what if we start perceiving difficulties not as enemies, but as teachers? What if every test is a way to prove you're ready for a new reality? Now ask yourself, are you willing to go through all this to change your reality? Imagine that every difficulty you face is a kind of tuning. Just as a musical instrument is tuned to sound perfect, you're being tuned for a new reality through these tests. For instance, if you dream of great career success, the universe won't just hand it to you on a silver platter. It will create situations where you'll need to develop qualities like perseverance, confidence, and flexibility. Here's an interesting point. The more you grow internally, the more your old reality patterns begin to break. Relationships that no longer serve your development disappear. Jobs that don't align with your ambitions stop satisfying you. It's painful, but it's part of the process. When you go through trials, two things happen. First, you begin to better understand what you truly want. Sometimes goals that seem important turn out to be reflections of others' expectations. Second, you change your vibration. Instead of fear, you start emitting confidence. Instead of doubt, determination. Reality, like a mirror, instantly responds to these changes. Sometimes the transition can be instant. A new job, a new person, or a new solution you've been waiting for appears. But more often it's a gradual process, like a sunrise. You don't see the world changing, but one day you wake up and realize everything is different. Difficulties often knock us off track. We start doubting, why is this happening to me? But what if instead you asked, "What can I learn from this?" First, shift your perception. See every challenge as a quest in a game. You need to find a way to solve the problem, to move to the next level. Second, take steps even if you're scared. Many get stuck waiting for the perfect moment, but it won't come until you start moving. Keep a journal. Write down your thoughts and emotions. Often, understanding comes not in the moment, but later, when you analyze what you've been through. The stories of great people are full of examples of how they faced trials before achieving success. J.K. Rowling, before creating Harry Potter, faced a series of failures: job loss, divorce, poverty. She could have given up, but she used her hardships as inspiration. Elon Musk, before SpaceX and Tesla became successful, faced bankruptcy, ridicule, and doubt from others. He saw these moments not as the end, but as a challenge. If you look at your life, you might notice similar patterns. Every time you overcame difficulties, you became stronger and closer to your goals. Intention is not just a desire, it's a clear signal you send to reality. Imagine ordering a dish at a restaurant. If you're unsure what you want, the waiter will be confused too. The universe works the same way. If you want change but don't know exactly what you want, reality will get mixed up by your signals. So, define what you want. Not abstractly, like, "I want to be happy," but concretely. Visualize your goal as if it's already achieved. Take action, even if changes aren't visible yet. Sometimes it feels like the trials are endless. You're doing everything possible, but nothing changes. In such moments, remember, the darkest hour is just before dawn. Instead of giving up, try this. Slow down, find silence, and ground yourself in simple things: walks, reading, or spending time with loved ones. Remember, you're not alone. Everyone goes through their own tests. Every challenge, every trial is not a punishment. It's a sign that you're on the brink of change. The universe is preparing you for a new reality, testing your determination, readiness, and strength. Now ask yourself, are you ready to accept this challenge and change your reality?